Say UFT class 25 VBScript Excel object model part 2. See, yesterday last example, read test data from external Excel file and perform data driven testing. See, next one more data driven testing example, this time reading and writing. See, my requirement is read data from Excel file and perform data driven testing for login functionality and write test result to the same file. Third column, first two columns input, third column output. See, read test data from external file, otherwise you can say Excel file, and perform data driven testing for login functionality, next, and write or export test result to the same file. See, you can export to another file also. We can work with multiple Excel files and Excel sheets using multiple Excel workbook objects and Excel worksheet objects. You can handle multiple files. Okay, in this example, same file. First, generate the basic test. Just a minute. Enter agent name, enter password, click OK button, close the application. I didn't record this launching statement. Type the launching statement, utility statement, system util dot run. Next, path of the application. Run it once. See, executing. Okay. See, if you want to return result, here we need to insert verification point. Observe Saujanya, verification point in this login functionality. Verification point. See, after entering valid agent name and password, you can get flight reservation window. Next window. Next, suppose if you enter invalid username or password, then you won't get that flight reservation window. It raises error pop-up. In order to perform next iteration, it is data driven testing now, multiple iterations. In order to perform next iteration, we need to handle this error. Close error pop-up and cancel the login dialog. This is base state. See, verification point and error handling required. then it is the complete test. Got the points, Saujanya? This is
Yes,
basic.
sir.
This is basic test. Next, insert
Yes,
verification
sir.
point. What is the verification in this test?
If agent and password
If you enter
are,
valid agent name and password, then it will launch
it has to go to the next
flight
window.
reservation window. By checking
Yes,
the existence of flight reservation window, we can confirm the login functionality.
yes, sir.
Next, suppose if agent name or password invalid, then what will happen? It won't launch flight reservation window. It will raise
It will
error
gonna
pop-up.
open.
Error
Yes, sir.
pop-up. So
And we need to cancel that.
yes, we need to handle that error in order to
Yes, sir.
perform multiple iterations. See, first verification point. If so and so window of flight reservation dot exist of, for example, 10 seconds. Say here time is optional. Time in seconds optional. If you don't specify the time, then it will take UFT tool default synchronization time 20 seconds. Then why I am providing 10 seconds? Say passed time. Suppose if flight reservation window exists, then it will immediately go to next step. Suppose not exists, then it will wait maximum time. Failed time only, it waits maximum time. Passed time, it takes required time only. Okay, I gave 10 seconds. This time depends on system configuration. Okay, if you don't specify the time, it will take 20 seconds. After checking the existence, then close the flight reservation window. Why? If you want to perform multiple iterations, you need to clear the window. Okay, so 10 or 12 seconds. Next, return the result. For example, I am taking one variable. Result equal to login successful. Login successful. Passed. See, here I am not using reporter.report event. Reporter.report event only UFT tool feature. It export the result to UFT result window. But I want to export test result to external file. I want to export test result to external file. I am creating my own result file instead of using UFT tool result window. Otherwise, you can pass the result to UFT tool window using reporter utility object. Okay, see result. Next, else a result equal to login failed. Login failed. See test failed. See, suppose if login fails, then it will raise error pop-up. In order to perform multiple iterations, we need to handle errors. How to handle? Observe. This is pop-up error. Say, here we have three possibilities to handle this type of errors. First possibility, use system util dot close descendant process. It closes all windows that opened by UFT tool during execution. Otherwise, programmatic way. check the existence of error pop-up and kill the pop-up and cancel the login dialog. This is programmatic way. Next, third possibility, use pop-up recovery scenario. See, recovery scenarios we didn't discuss, we will discuss in future. Okay, anyhow, we have three possibilities. See, first I am using first possibility. See, in the else part, error handling required in the else part, system util dot close descendant process. Just a minute. Close descendant process. Suppose first time valid input. Run the script. See, login successful, passed. Next, invalid input. See, in this sample application, agent name must be a 4-digit value and password Mercury fixed. See, I am using 3-digit value for agent name. See, it waits maximum the 12 seconds that we specified. After 12 seconds, it will go to else part. In the else part, error handling already there. Okay, login failed status. Okay, test is ready with verification point and error handling. Next, test data. Observe. See here, test data file. Here we have 5 sets of test data. 5 sets of test data. See, yesterday we used all valid inputs. Today I am going to use some valid inputs and some invalid inputs in order to perform positive and negative testing. The primary objective of data-driven testing is positive and negative testing. Okay. Suppose first input valid, second input, suppose invalid agent name. Next, third input, invalid password, fourth input, agent name blank, last input again valid input. See, 5 inputs, 5 sets of test data, first input valid, last input valid, middle 3 inputs invalid. Save. Next, I want to export result to same file, third column, first two columns input, third column output. Okay. You know the Excel object model. First, guide me, Saujanya, guide me. Read test data, my requirement. You know the requirement. See, read test data from Excel file and perform data-driven testing for login functionality and write test result to the same file or export result to the same file. Can you guide me, Dinesh? Guide me. Test is ready, test data also ready. Fetch test data and connect and export result.
So we have to declare some variables.
Declare some variables. Suppose dim obj excel. Next
obj work.
obj workbook.
obj worksheet.
obj worksheet.
Yeah.
Next, we need to reading time. We need to take rows count. Writing time, you no need to take rows count. Reading time, rows count required. So I am taking one more variable, rows count I. Okay.
And now set
First
create
create
the
Excel application object. Create
set
Excel application object. Set
obj excel
obj Excel
equals to create object.
Create object. It is built-in function of VBScript of class value.
Excel dot application.
Good. Excel dot application. Excel dot application. Okay. Next, create workbook object using Excel application object. That is sub object. Workbook.
Create workbook equals to
equal to
obj excel dot
Excel dot, see, file already there. Test data file already exists on desktop.
Workbooks
property dot
open.
File already there. Open. If file not there, add method. See, file already there.
Path.
See, provide the path of the test data file, path of the Excel file. Just a minute. Path of the Excel file. Okay. Next, create Excel worksheet object.
Right.
Set obj worksheet
equals to
obj
workbook dot
workbook
dot worksheet
dot worksheets property, worksheets of sheet ID or sheet name. See, in that file, data available in first sheet. So we need to activate first sheet. See, sheet ID 1. Otherwise, you can write sheet name within double quotes, that is string type data. Okay. We created all three objects. Okay. Next, take row count, rows count. You need to remember these syntaxes. No context help for third level. Rows count equal to
obj worksheet.
obj worksheet dot used range, means data range. In that file, data available in 6 rows. Okay, first row column header, remaining 5 rows data, anyhow 6 rows. Used range
dot
rows
dot count
dot columns dot count also there. Okay, for
I equal to 2
to row count. Why we are taking 2? See, in this file, first row column headers. It's not the test data. That's why we are reading from second row. Okay. 2 to maximum rows count. 2 to rows count. Okay. Just a minute. Next, connect the data. See, display statement not required. Connect the data. Parameters. Instead of constant values, use parameters. Set obj worksheet, sheet level, data sheet level. dot cells of row id comma column id. Here rows vary, columns fixed. That's why use I first time 2, second time 3, third time 4, like that. I comma first column, agent name in first column. Instead of 1, you can use capital A also. That is Microsoft Excel column header, capital A, B, C. Otherwise, you can use 1, 2, 3, 4 also. Okay. Next, I comma 2. Instead of 2, we can use Ravneet. Instead of 2, column ID 2, we can use what we can use? Ravneet. Ravneet, are you there? Hello.
Hello.
Tell me, instead of column ID 2, we can use concentrate. Otherwise, ask questions. You tell me, Saujanya, instead of 2. Saujanya.
We can use the Excel header, which is like a B in the columns. B.
Huh?
B.
B.
B. Yes, sir.
B.
You are not able to hear me, sir?
Yes. Okay. Now okay. B.
Okay.
Instead of column ID 1, we can use capital A. Okay. Just a minute.
Yes, sir.
Here I indicates I for row. Next, 1 for first column. Here same. I for row. Next, B for second column. If you want to observe the test execution process, insert wait statement. It is optional. Okay. Next, we are reading the data and connecting. Next, export the data. See, reading time, Excel right side. Why? Excel is source of test data. See, in computer programming, source is right side, destination is left side. Suppose variable x equal to 100. 100 is right side, variable is left side. Source is right side, destination is left side. See, writing time, Excel left side, data right side. Observe, after result, you can directly export. Instead of taking the variable, you can directly export. I comma Dinesh, I comma first 2 columns input. You can use third column for exporting test result. Dinesh, I comma 3. Okay, na Dinesh, any confusion?
No confusion.
Okay.
Thank you.
You don't put unmute. Continue. Okay. We are writing the data, writing time, Excel left side, reading time, Excel right side. We are reading first 2 columns and writing test result to third column. Okay. Next, complete the formalities. We are writing the data na save required. Save is workbook level, file level, not sheet level. See, obj
Excel
workbook dot save.
Okay.
Next, quit the Excel application.
Yeah. Obj Excel.quit.
Good. Obj Excel dot quit. If you quit the Excel application, file will be closed. Okay. See, quit
Now,
Excel. Next, release the memory for all three objects. First
yes.
sub object, next sub object, next main object.
Yeah. Set
Set
obj worksheet
obj worksheet. Set
equals to nothing.
obj worksheet equal to nothing.
Nothing.
Release the
Set
memory. Next, set
obj workbook
obj workbook
equals to nothing.
equal to nothing.
And set obj Excel equals to nothing.
Good. Set obj Excel equal to nothing. Nothing. Next, observe in that file, no column header. You can write column header manually. Otherwise, using VBScript also, you can write column header. How? See, before this for loop, before the for loop, write column header for third column. Samir, write column header for third column. Write column header for third column. Samir.
OBJ worksheet
Just a minute. OBJ worksheet
dot cells
dot
cells
cells of 1 comma 1. First 1 comma 3. First row, third column equal to that is message type data, string type data. String type data use double quotes. Suppose test result. Test result. Okay. Run the script. See, first test one, first valid input. First record valid input. Second record invalid agent name. See, after 12 seconds, it will go to else part. Up to 12 seconds, it waits for flight reservation window. After 12 seconds, it will go to else part. In the else part, error handling already there. Third record incorrect password. Fourth record agent name blank. Last record again valid input. Over. Open the file. Observe Dinesh. Result exported na?
Yes.
See, observe. First record login successful passed, last record passed, middle three failed. Okay. Now just I am going to enhance this script. Enhancing the script. Observe. Here, what is the test requirement? What is the test requirement? Read test data from Excel file and perform data-driven testing for login functionality. Okay. And write test result to the same file. Okay, 3 records failed. Fail it time, I want reasons. See, different reasons. I want reasons. I want to capture error messages for failed iterations. I want to capture error messages for failed iterations. If you capture error messages, they increase the clarity of test result. See, reasons. If you capture reasons, they increase the clarity of test result. Suppose I want to see middle 3 records failed. I want to capture error messages for middle 3 records. Observe. First record, agent name. See, this message is agent name must be at least 4 characters long. Second one, incorrect password. This message is different. This time also failed, but message different. Next, third record, agent name. Suppose agent name blank. See, please enter agent name. Message different. I want to capture error message. Okay, just enhance the requirement. Read test data from Excel file and perform data-driven testing for login and write test result and error messages. Error message to the same file. See, fourth column, error message. Reason for failed cases, failed iterations. See, first 2 columns input, second 2 columns output. Okay. Capture the reasons. Just a minute. See, failed time in the else part. Else part. See, this is I want to capture this error message. Saujanya, this is irregular step. You can use step generator or you can type the statement. It is irregular statement. See, design step generator. Take hand icon. Show the error message.
Yeah.
Click OK.
And capture the
I don't want to click the error message. I want to capture the error message. Get row property of text property. Next, return value. It is returning value. Suppose one variable. Okay. Stop. I didn't use record mode. For step generator, record mode optional. Next, variable not required. You directly export to third column. Third column. Fourth column. You export error message to fourth column. See, fourth one.
I comma 4.
I comma 4. See, only for failed iterations. Next, write that header for fourth column. See, obj worksheet dot cells
1 comma 4
1 comma 4
equal to capturing the
error message.
Error messages.
Okay, any meaningful message you can write. Okay. Put base state, run the script. See, first record valid input, second record invalid agent name, invalid agent name. Next, third record incorrect password. Fourth record, agent name blank. Fifth record valid. Over. Open the file. Observe. Observe, Ritu. See, first two fields input, second two fields, third and four columns output. See, test result and error message. Error message is only for failed iterations. We are reading and writing. Okay, na?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay, just a minute. Next, we used system util dot close descendant process for error handling. See, else part. Instead of system util dot close descendant process, what is the functionality of this statement? It closes all windows that opened by UFT during execution. This is tool feature, utility object. Instead of this one, we can follow programmatic way to handle this error. How to handle this error? Tell me, Saujanya. Programmatic way.
First, I think we need to capture.
First, check the existence of error pop-up. If exists,
pop-up,
then kill the pop-up.
Click OK.
Just a
Yes, sir.
check the existence of error pop-up. If exists, close the error pop-up
Okay.
and cancel the login dialog. This is the base state. Then it will execute next record.
Yes, sir.
See, here we are writing one more if condition in this else part. One more if condition in the else part. See, if so and so error pop-up exists, suppose 3 seconds or 4 seconds. See, 3 or 4 seconds enough for checking the error pop-up existence. If you don't specify the time, it takes maximum time 20 seconds UFT tool default synchronization time. Then here one end if. See, this time we are using programmatic statements for error handling. Run the script. See, first test one valid input. Next, invalid agent name. Next, incorrect password. Incorrect password. Fourth record, agent name blank. Next, last record, valid input. Over. Open the file. See, same. Third column, test result. Last column, fourth column, error message. Observe. In this script, we used two conditional statements. Within loop, we use conditions and two conditions. See, first condition. Observe this first condition. Window of flight reservation dot exist. This first condition for verification point. Next, second condition for Saujanya, second condition for selected one. Saujanya, tell me. Ritu, you tell me. First condition for verification point, second condition for
Closing error pop-up.
error handling. Error handling. See, already we discussed usage of conditional statements in VBScript to insert verification points and for error handling. See, in this script I used two conditional statements. First conditional statement for verification point, second conditional statement for error handling. Okay. Next, we did the same example in file system object model. This time Excel object model. My requirement is observe. Read button names. Okay. Read this time. Take this one. Read link names from Google homepage and export to Excel file second sheet. See, we did the same example in file system object model chapter. This time use Excel object. See, observe my requirement. Read link names. For reading, first we need to count the links. First count the links, then read. Read link names from Google homepage and export to Excel file second sheet. Okay. Observe. We have Excel objects. Leave as it is. Okay. See, some skeleton is ready. Next, guide me, Samir. My requirement is read. Observe. This is my requirement. This is my requirement.
Sir, system util dot.
Why system util? Read links, link names from Google homepage and export to Excel file second sheet.
So first we have to launch the browser, right?
Launch the browser. Okay. Okay. Launching statement required. Okay. System util dot run. Next, path of the browser. Path of the browser. Just a minute. Just a minute. Mouse is not functioning properly. Path of the browser, comma,
www.google.com.
www.google.com. Okay. Next.
Now to create a description of.
Just a minute. Before that, one more test object statement is required. Here, link. Who is the parent for link in this scenario?
It should be page.
Page. Who is the parent for page?
Browser.
Browser. So that hierarchy required. See, browser of, suppose use descriptive code, only one statement now, use descriptive code. Creation time equal to 0 dot page of, for page you can use title equal to,
then we have to get the title.
Google. Just a minute. We have to get the title of the page. Tools menu, objects by, take hand icon, show the page. Here select the page. See, title of the page Google only. Okay. Next dot. Okay, leave it. Next, come to mainstream. Create description object. Create description object. Suppose O link. Next, one more variable, links. Create description object.
Set O
link. It is just a variable. O link equal to
create dot
description dot
create.
Okay.
Now set the class value.
Next, property. What is that one? O link of make a class. Microsoft integer conversion class.
Colon equal to
dot value
links.
Equal to link. Test object class name for link object. Link only. Link. Observe. See, tools menu, objects by, take hand icon, show the link. Any link. See, class name, link only.
Yeah.
Okay. Next.
Set.
Here dot object hierarchy dot
child objects
method. Child objects of description object.
Link.
Next, use for loop for.
Now we have to set the value also, right? Links.
Yes. Storing object reference. Good. Set variable equal to. Yes, it is storing object reference. Next, I equal to index. Object index starts from 0 to n-1.
We can get the count also, right? First we have to get the count.
You can directly write
links dot count.
Links dot count -1. Next, you don't need to take variable, directly export. Just a minute, I want to export second sheet now. Okay,
sheet
2. Next, here obj worksheet dot cells of I plus 2 comma
a capital quotes
1 equal to links of I dot get RO property of text property. Say here why I am using I plus 2. Here I variable has two usages. First usage I as index. Second usage I as row. See, index starts from 0, row start from 2. Why? First I am going to use column header. Second one onwards, link names. Just a minute. Column header dot cells of 1, 1. First row. Pardon?
Cells we have written 2 times.
Just a minute. Okay. 1, 1. First row, first column equal to any meaningful message. Link names. Next, we are saving the workbook. Save is workbook level. Next, quit the Excel application. Next, release the memory for all 3 objects. Okay. Run the script. Put base state. Run the script. See, over. Open the file. Select second sheet. See link names. Exported na? Saujanya, link names exported na?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And if we have to click the link names also?
Pardon?
If we have to click the names also?
Click the names. Click names one by one. Yes, you can click. Here links of I dot instead of get arrow property, use click method. Hello?
Yeah.
Use click method instead of get arrow property of text. But for every click, error handling required. Suppose if you click first link, it redirects to another page na. Again base state required na. Same Google home page. That you need to set. Suppose first I am clicking on this Gmail link. It is redirecting to Gmail home. For second link again you come back to Google link na. Isn't it?
Yeah, we have to use browser.back function, I think.
Okay, you try to use that one. You use click method instead of get arrow property. Next browser back, again click loop na, it will click all links and come back every time. Okay na?
Yeah.
You try that one. See, this time we are reading master data, required data for running the application. This Gmail is master data, images, master data. Use read runtime data. Already we discussed this example. Read runtime data. Say open 1 to 10 orders. Open 1 to 10 orders. And read customer name. First order number available bottom, right side bottom. Read order number and customer names from every record. This is customer name runtime data. Link names master data. Observe. See, this time my requirement is open 1 to 10 orders in flight reservation window and read order number and customer names. Export to Excel file third sheet. Third sheet. See order number variable. For example, order NO, customer name. You remove this one. See third sheet. First define column headers. Dot cells of 1, 1 equal to order number. Next 1, 2 equal to customer name, customer names. Next generate the basic test. Open an order. I want to capture customer name and order number na. See design step generator. Take hand icon. Show the order number object. Click OK. Get RO property of text property. Return value. Suppose variable order number. Insert. Next. Show the customer name. Get RO property. Value text. Variable name. Customer name. Insert. Close. Next use loop structure for I equal to 1 to 10 orders. One to 10. Next pass I as parameter. Next, if you want to observe the test execution process, insert wait statement. It is optional. Just a minute. Next, export the values. Instead of variables, you can directly try with Excel. Directly export. Variables optional. Just a minute. Variables optional. Taking variables and passing variable values to Excel, lengthy process. Directly pass values. How? First one. Tell me, Ravneet. Rows. Which one is indicating rows in this scenario? Ravneet. Offline. Dinesh.
Order number, sir.
Not order
Order
number.
number.
OBJ worksheet dot cells of Dinesh.
Cells of.
I plus 1.
I plus 1.
Yes, sir.
I starting from starts from 1 That is I for, this is I for order number, this I for rows, comma 1. Next, same, I plus 1, comma 2. Put base state and run the script. See first record opening, second record, over. Open the file, select third sheet, observe Saujanya, exported now, captured 1 to 10 record, 1 to 10
Yes, sir.
order numbers and customer names. See, I think all of you familiar with reading and writing using Excel, reading and writing. Next, before comparison examples, I will show two high-level operations, small scripts, high-level operations before comparison examples. Okay. Create an Excel file and rename sheets. See. Create an Excel file and rename first sheet as module. Next, second sheet as test case, and third sheet as test step. See, this is my requirement. See, manually you can rename sheets, but using a VBScript, how to rename sheets using VBScript. See, see, main object is enough. No workbook and worksheet objects not required. Dim obj excel. Next, set object, set variable equal to create object of excel dot application. Next, obj excel dot quit. Next, set obj excel equal to nothing. Okay. Next, create Excel file. Tell me, Saujanya, how to create Excel file using Excel object. Create Excel file, Saujanya.
Hello?
Tell me.
It's obj create.
Create Excel file. What is the statement? Single statement. Already we used it in the first example yesterday. First example. Okay.
Yes, sir. It is.
You put mute. You tell me, Dinesh. Create Excel.
Yeah, I
Excel
think we need to declare another obj FSO, right?
Why FSO? For creating Excel file, why obj FSO? Create Excel. Samir, create Excel file. First example yesterday.
obj Excel
Obj
dot
Excel. This is Excel object. Dot
workbook
workbooks property. Workbooks property.
dot create
Dot create.
dot
Add.
add
See, several times I told. Add for creating new file. Open for opening existing file. Okay. Next, how to save? Obj Excel dot. If you want to save the workbook, first activate the workbook. Active workbook dot. It is new file na. Dot save as. Next, within double quotes, provide the path. Path for storing. Suppose I want to store on desktop, or you can save in any other location, another location. No issues. Okay. Suppose file name is qtp.sls xlsx. xlsx. Okay. Next, this will create the file. I want to rename sheets. Rename. Okay. objxl dot worksheets property. Worksheets of one first sheet dot name equal to, it will override the name equal to module. Next, 2 test case. 3 test step. Say if you want to observe the test execution process, put visible mode true. Object dot visible. Say it is optional statement equal to true. Observe on desktop. Run the script. Open the file. Observe left side bottom Ritu. Sheet names, sheets
Yes.
renamed na.
Yes, sir.
Module test case test step. Next, one more high level operation. Create an Excel file and add one more sheet. Say default 3 sheets. If you create Excel file, you will have 3 default sheets. Sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. You can add or remove sheets. Suppose I want Excel file with 4 sheets. See, create an Excel file and add one more sheet. Observe. Simple. See obj excel dot workbooks dot add to create new file or workbook. New file or workbook. Next, obj excel dot worksheets. Worksheets dot add to create new sheet. New sheet. Suppose qtp2. Run the script. Open the file. Observe left side bottom. How many sheets? Ritu, how many sheets?
Yes, sir. 4.
4 sheets. See, new sheet in first position. New sheet in first position. Just a minute. Here one small assignment to you. Moving example. Small assignment. See, create an Excel file and move first sheet to third position. See, this is my requirement. Create an Excel file and move first sheet to third position. See, after moving sheet sequence 2, 3, 1. Okay. Next, important examples, comparison examples. Comparison. Comparison. Data comparison. Here 1-to-1 binary comparison, exact match. 1-to-1 binary comparison. Next, 1-to-1 textual comparison. Textual comparison. Next, many-to-many binary comparison. Next, many-to-many textual comparison. See, we are covering all flavors. 1-to-1, many-to-many, binary and textual. Just a minute. See. So I will show an example. 4 examples now. Suppose QTP file. Open this file. See, in this first sheet, For example, expected. Expected, actual, next result. Expected, actual, result. Suppose here button names. OK, cancel, help. You can read button names and compare with the expected. Just I'm showing comparison 2 columns. Then you can apply this same logic for capturing data and compare with the expected Excel data. Suppose OK. Cancel, help. This is my expected. Okay, actual. Suppose I want to compare these 2 columns. See. Read data from Excel and compare 2 columns. See, Excel objects required. We have Excel objects already. Just a minute. Excel objects. See, first sheet QTP dot. Next, closing statements. Samir, read data from that QTP file, first sheet, 2 columns, and compare first column data with second column data.
So we have to first create a loop.
First, take row count na, reading time rows required na.
Yeah.
Rows count. Rows count equal to OBJ
Excel
worksheet
dot
used range. Need to remember, for this third level, no context help.
use range dot rows dot
Used
count.
range dot rows dot count. Next loop for I equal to 2.
Yeah.
See, first row column header 2 rows count 2 rows count. Next, read data from 2 columns. First, I'm taking one variable expected equal to OBJ worksheet
dot self
cells of
I
I, yes, I comma 1. Next, actual equal to
OBJ worksheet
I
cells
comma dot cells I comma
2.
2. Just a minute. Expected actual I comma expected comma actual. Next, condition required na condition.
If expected
equal to actual. Okay, just a minute. Then export the result to third column.
worksheet
OBJ worksheet dot I comma 3 dot cells of I comma 3. For example, passed any meaningful message. Else I comma 3
equal to failed.
Failed. Read data from Excel file and compare. This is 1-to-1 binary comparison. Observe, run the script. Save is there now? Yes, save. Okay. Over. Open the QTP file. Observe, passed. For example, another value ABCD. Third record will fail. Run the script. Over. Open the file. See, first two passed, last one failed. It will overwrite. Run the script. Open the file. Okay. Just a minute. Next, suppose see value same but cases different, upper and lower. Value same but it is exact match. Run the script. Open the file. See, capital OK, small OK, failed. Cancel, passed, help, failed. Suppose textual comparison. I want textual comparison. Text equal or not. See, textual. Guide me, Saujanya. I want textual comparison. Textual comparison. How to compare?
Expected equal to.
Expected equal to actual means exact match. See,
Yes,
it is
sir.
showing small OK is different from capital OK, but I want textual comparison. Okay.
For that.
Okay. Ritu, you continue. Textual comparison.
We will use string comparison
Yes,
function.
string comparison function. See, strcomp of expected comma actual comma compare mode. Ritu, compare mode, textual mode.
Yeah,
1 equal to 0, that is result constant. 1 is compare mode, 0 is result constant. Run the script. Open the file. See, now capital OK, small OK passed. Capital help, small help passed. Cancel, cancel, passed. See, this is textual comparison. Textual. Next, observe. Open the file. Say, first column value, second column value, same. Help, cancel, OK, same. But sequence difference. Sequence difference. Value same, but order difference. What will happen? Run the script. Open the file. See, cancel, cancel only passed, first, third failed. Here, many to many comparison required. Many to many. That is perfect comparison. First, it takes first value from first resource and compare with all values in second resource. Next, second value from first resource. Compare with all. Suppose help equal to OK? No. Next, help equal to cancel? No. Next, help equal to help? Yes. OK. Next, take cancel. Cancel equal to OK? No. Next, cancel equal to cancel? Yes. Terminate the loop. Next, OK. OK equal to OK? Yes. Terminate the loop. See. Many to many textual comparison. Many to many. Perfect comparison. Many to many. Okay. Here, nested for loop required. Nested for. Suppose row count okay. Next, I am taking one variable flag equal to 0. Nested for loop. For I equal to 2. Okay. First reading first column. Next, for j equal to 2 rows count. Next, read actual. Okay, nested for loop. Nested. Just a minute. Write condition. First condition, if string comparison, strcomp of expected, comma, actual, comma 1 equal to 0. Then I'm taking flag equal to 1. Flag equal, if expected equal to actual, then flag equal to 1. Terminate the loop. After expected equal to actual, terminate the loop. Loop for that particular record. Terminate loop for particular record. Exit for. Next, else flag equal to 0. Flag equal to 0 means not equal. Means continue the loop. Continue the loop. And if. Okay. Next, in the next loop, write one more condition. Here, if flag equal to 1, flag equal to 1 means equal to 0. If flag equal to 1, then return the result obj worksheet dot cells of I comma 3 equal to passed. Else failed. Failed. Okay. Just a minute. Open the file. See here, first column value, second column value same, but sequence different. Now we are using many to many comparison. Run the script. Open the file. Still failed. Help. Okay, failed. Try to locate the problem, Ritu. Where is the problem? Actual J.
We did not declare that variable, sir.
Declaring variable optional. Here I didn't use option explicit
Okay.
statement. Declaring variable optional. Run the script. Over. Open the file. I didn't use J. Here. Now passed. Observe. Help. Okay. Passed. See, first it takes first value from first resource. Help equal to okay? No. Help equal to cancel? No. Help equal to help? Yes. Passed. Next, cancel equal to okay? No. Cancel equal to cancel? Yes. Passed. Next, okay equal to okay? Yes. Passed. See, many to many comparison. Many to many. Perfect comparison. Okay, now Saujanya, did you understand the script? Any confusion? Saujanya, any confusion?
No, sir.
Many to many comparison, we used nested for loop. Nested.
Yes,
Nested for loop. And within nested, we used conditions also. conditions. Just a minute. See, this is about comparison examples. Compare one-to-one binary, one-to-one textual, next many-to-many. Binary and textual you can use. Binary just exact match. Textual means no case sensitive. Okay. See here two assignments. See first assignment, observe Ritu, first assignment
Yes, sir.
in this comparison, read link names. First you prepare expected. So link names huge data na. Otherwise you do one thing. Read button names from login dialog. Only 3 buttons. You can prepare expected. Okay, cancel, help. See, instead of comparing 2 columns, read data from application objects and compare with the expected values available in Excel. See, read button names, just real-time example. Read button names from login dialog box and compare with expected data in Excel. Or expected, write with compare with expected available in Excel file. Expected data, expected in Excel file. Next, compare two columns data with compare two columns data. We already did that example, but small enhancement with different size of data, different rows, different rows count. With different row size. Did you understand this last requirement, last test requirement? Ritu, compare two columns having different row size. Say,
Yes, sir.
in this previous example, rows with same size. Observe, in the first column 3 rows. Second column also 3 rows. Suppose first column 5 rows, second column 3 rows. Compare two columns with different row size. Got this
Yes, sir.
requirement?
Yes, sir. Yeah,
Okay.
got it.
See next, database objects. Okay, tomorrow I will explain database objects. Just introduction, already we discussed. See, in database object models, in VBScript, we have three object models. We have three database object models. In VBScript, we have three database object models. Our test automation point of view, two object models important. First one, database connection object. Database connection object. What is the purpose of, what is the usage of database connection object? It is used to connect to databases. Any database, one database at a time, one at a time, but any database. If it is MS Access or SQL Server or Oracle or MySQL, object same, but connection string only varies from one database to another. Connection string only vary. Database connection string only varies from one database to another. Connection string only vary from one database to another. MS Access database connection string is different. Oracle string is different. SQL Server string is different, but object same. Next, you know how to create database connection object. Database connection object. Tell me, Ravneet, how to create database connection object. Tell me the syntax with class value. Ravneet, not responding. You tell me, Dinesh. Saujanya.
AD or DB dot connection.
Okay. Set, for example, variable
Equals
equal
to create
to
object
create object
of
class value ADODB
dot connection.
ActiveX data objects database dot connection. Next, record set object. Database record set, single word. Record set object. Purpose, usage, it is used to perform operations on database tables, nothing but records. It is used to perform operations on database tables, nothing but records. Next, class value ADODB dot record set. See, create a record set object. database record set. ADODB dot record set. Okay, scripting examples we will discuss tomorrow. We'll meet tomorrow, same time. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Any queries, Saujanya? Any queries? Okay.